About South by, you probably think about the film and the music events, but you may not think of national defense being brought up at this festival. KVUE's Kelsey Sanchez joins us now live from downtown, where today one showcase showed off tools meant to strengthen the U.S. military. Kelsey?
Good evening, Quita. As you can imagine, artificial intelligence, drones, and all sorts of innovative technology were put on display during this event, and all with the goal aimed at advancing the military's defense. But there were some people who were not so happy to see these tools at this year's festival. Piloting drones from afar.
What you see here is actually an operation in Michigan.
Translating languages across the globe using artificial intelligence. It's just some of the latest technology being introduced to the U.S. military. Denise Reiser with the MAC National Network, a group focused on defense innovation, bringing companies together at South by Southwest to showcase what they think could strengthen our nation's security.
You don't have to look much further than the newspaper to see what's happening in Ukraine. Ukraine is beating going toe-to-toe with a large mega power, and they're beating them with drones.
Reiser's saying as technology evolves, defense groups need to keep up.
I think it would be naive to think that it isn't a real threat to not stay ahead of the curve. But I think the USA, though, is pretty resilient in this space.
Software company Lilt is using AI to help translate languages.
Once it's been trained, you can then deploy that to unlimited single language speakers.
A tool Vice President of Growth Allison Yarborough says the Department of Defense and other agencies are using now.
There were just limitations from the human capabilities before that sort of hit that cap. And now that there are these tools that you can use, they enable massive gains on what we could previously do.
While innovators work to modernize defense tools, people outside of the event protested the military's involvement at South by.
Free Palestine!
The U.S. Army is a sponsor of this year's festival. This group says defense contractors who supply weapons to Israel are part of festival events. But back inside, these groups are focused on getting ahead.
But you're right, we are behind. In some ways, we could say that we're losing, but we haven't lost yet. So the stakes are high. We need to get our game on. We need to find a way to get that commercial technology into the hands of warfighters, fast and rapidly, and deploy at speed and scale.
Now, those we talked to say those tools are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to modernizing our military.